Good evening. Call this meeting.
Yuba-Sutter.live's local government live streams are presented by Plumas Lake Self-Storage in Plumas Lake, where lifelong local residents are helping other residents keep things safe, providing indoor storage units, outdoor RV and vehicle parking, moving supplies, and Penske truck rentals. Details at plumaslakeselfstorage.com.
Too young to go at 65. May you rest in peace. I'd also like to take note of the fact that we lost one of our most prominent businessmen recently, Ed Dow, Eddie to me. Ed Dow passed away recently. Dow Chevrolet started in 1969, and Ed was the last member of the Dow family to be active in that business. I bought a Suburban directly from him one day. A great guy. I knew Eddie way back in the day. And I wanted to acknowledge his passing and sadness. We all feel for you, Rosemary. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilmember Rollins?
Here.
Councilmember Gilchrist?
Here.
Councilmember Hudson?
Here.
Vice Mayor Betticavoli?
Here.
And Mayor Branscombe.
Yes, ma'am. Pledge the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which one nation under God. Madam Clerk, I understand. Do we have a change to the agenda?
We do tonight. We're pulling item 5 from the consent calendar for discussion.
Okay. Duly noted. Mr. City Attorney, anything to report from closed session?
Mr. Mayor, there is nothing to report.
Thank you. Give me a look like I'm forgetting something. I'm always looking over there. Okay. We go to the Community and Consent Calendar Forum, and at this stage, any member of the public may speak to any matter on the consent calendar, and remember, item 5 has been pulled, or on any matter not on the agenda. Madam Clerk, do we have anybody wishing to speak?
Not on these items.
Thank you, ma'am. We will now move to the consent calendar. And these are matters typically considered routine and therefore approved by one motion. That would be items 1 through 4 on the agenda. What is the will of the council?
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous. Okay, we now move to the action and discussion calendar, which will be item number 5, and that will be city observed holidays. Recommendation: receive the report of approved holidays for calendar year 2025 and provide direction to staff regarding whether December 26, 2025 shall be recognized as a city holiday for calendar year 2025 only. Mr. Jim Shad.
So this item has just come upon us just before Christmas. Our President Trump announced that Christmas Eve would be a holiday, a federal holiday, and our ordinance requires us to have council determine if they will extend that holiday to civil pay. But I think we already observed the 26th. Oh, I'm sorry. I got it backwards. So we already observed the 24th and 25th, but President Trump also made the 26th a holiday just for this year. And all of the federal employees receive that holiday. Our ordinance says that we observe federal holidays with the approval of the council. So that's why it's coming to council today. And so the question is, which we typically extend, do we want to extend the holiday to the employees of the city of Marysville for the 26th?
Okay, does anybody want to say bah humbug?
Bah humbug.
Question, it's only for the year 2025?
If it is to continue, I think it requires a congressional action, further action. So he only did it for this year.
And it's for the Christmas that just passed?
Yes.
2025.
I think he announced it like 2 days before. Oh, yeah. So it caught us off guard. The last time we had this was June 10th, and they made that a permanent federal holiday, but we had plenty of time to react.
Any comments?
So that was just for the year past, not the year coming, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I moved to.
We have a motion to approve. Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Passed unanimously. He put us in an awkward position, though, didn't he? You guys going to say bah humbug or what?
He does that quite often. He surprises us all the
Must
time.
have a midterm coming up. Okay, well, that's dispensed with. We now move to a public hearing, which is a little bit different. This matter will be acted on individually, and members of the public will be invited to speak at an appropriate time after the matter's been presented. The item is number 6 on the agenda, and the recommendation, I'm going to read the recommendation as corrected here, by title only, introduced for first reading, amending section 18.64 and 18.84 fences of the City of Marysville Municipal Code to reference the new downtown specific plan zoning districts, waive the first reading and schedule the proposed ordinance for a second reading and adoption at the next regular City Council meeting, currently scheduled for January 20th, 2026, to be effective 30 days after adoption. And we have Ms. Kathy Pease, a most brilliant consultant, presenting this. Please.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Thank you so much. This item before you is going to be familiar. Next slide. You remember back in November, we brought an urgency ordinance forward. We had adopted the new specific plan in November, and it came to our attention that we established new zoning districts, and the fence and sign ordinances in the municipal code reference the old zoning districts. So we brought forward a urgency ordinance to adopt a non-codified map so that it was clear if somebody came in and it referenced the old zoning district that it would now apply to these new areas. So you all adopted the urgency ordinance that was temporary in nature. And so in the meantime, I did take this item to the Planning Commission. They unanimously recommend that you go forward and adopt this as a regular ordinance. So that's why I'm here tonight. Next slide. This is the map that we are proposing to adopt. The different colors represent the zoning district, and so it will be color coded. So if someone's in, say, the red area, they know what sign district they're in and what their regulations are. So again, kind of short and sweet, we're asking that you adopt this regular ordinance tonight.
Well, it's a public hearing, so we have public comment. The public comment is now open.
There's no one.
And time for public comment is now closed. That's the difference when you do. Now, questions and comments from the council?
Just refresh me. We're not changing anything in the sign ordinance. We're just readjusting it to the districts.
Correct. So if you remember, the old downtown had commercial districts like C2. Those then got changed to mixed use designations or the E Street corridor. And so we realized after the fact that we should have amended the zoning code as part of the downtown specific plan. So this is basically a cleanup to make sure that there's no ambiguity.
Any other questions?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded. The discussion, no favor.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kathy. By the way, Dan, has Harry Chun gotten a hold of you on this?
Yes, he has. I spoke with Harry this afternoon, and we're good. Everything.
Okay, and local and regional committee appointments as presented. Well, thank you. Done. Committee reports and comments from
Or you're going out of order, Mr. Mayor. I think that's awesome. Well, I have a surprise for you. I have absolutely no comments to make at this time.
Well, I was ready.
Who will be next?
Rollins.
Oh, I just want to say that I thought the city Christmas party was great. I was glad to collaborate and see some of the staff. It's always good to see everyone face with a name. Also, the holiday season provided a nice break for all of us, I think, and I'm glad that all of you had some rest, I hope. And now we're refreshed and ready to charge forward. Thank you.
Sir.
Obviously, New Year, so Happy New Year, everybody. Hope it was a good holiday for you guys. I have no community reports. I just, I'm glad that the wonderful season is over and look forward to the next season. And we've got Buckeye coming up, so it's really good to see you, John, in the audience. And that's ramping up in the next few months. And I hope that we have a good, fruitful year for the city of Marysville, and we just continue to go in the positive direction we have for the past several years.
Yes, sir. Vice Mayor.
I have no committee reports. We've been off, obviously, for a month or so. Happy New Year's with everyone that I haven't been able to speak with. I hope I'm not being premature with this, but I do think that I want to thank Public Works. Somebody must have been out there cleaning the leaves because there was very little flooding this year compared to some of the years we've had in the past. So I don't know if you did something preemptive.
Yeah, I'll just pass the word on to the crew. It was a pretty heavy year. It seemed like the leaves just continued to come down, so they just were out there trying to stay on top of it, like you said. One point we rented an additional sweeper vac that helped them get ahead of it a little bit as well. So
good.
So yeah, it went well. So,
good.
So,
Well, you did it. It was obvious that you had done a good job.
Yeah, and I have to mention, Recology did help out too. We did reach out a couple times and just say, we need some extra help with their sweeper as well. So yeah, it's been good.
Good.
So thank you.
You bet.
I neglected to mention, this morning we were, at least I was first informed about Congressman Lamalpa's passing by a text from Dan Flores. And I think most of us, that was the first we'd heard of it. And I happened to be watching Trump on TV at the time he was speaking to a gathering. And right about at that moment, he started saying these wonderful things about Doug Lamalpa and how he'll miss him and what have you. And our city manager, good for him, took the step of ordering the flags at half-staff. And so appropriate, and I noticed flags in Yuba City were at half-staff, and it's probably that way throughout the district, at least. That was good to see. How long will that be? It's up to you.
I would go with Councilmember Hudson's suggestion.
Typically, it stays at half-staff until they're buried.
Until they're buried.
Until they're buried.
There you go. There you go. And I, too, enjoyed the Christmas luncheon that was put on and hosted by hosted at least in place by the fire department. It was out of this world. It was, first of all, the food was really good. A little late, but those guys are just figuring out their way. What's the name of that restaurant?
Hard Times?
Hard
Barbecue.
Times. That barbecue, I'll tell you what, the brisket is out of this world. Beyond that, though, it was fun because we had public works, city staff, administrative staff, your team, Dan, public works, fire, police. Am I leaving anybody out? It was grand to have as many people as possible. Now, a lot of the police department and firemen are out there watchstanders, so they're sleeping so they can do their next routine. But it was still just an absolutely grand gathering, and it was fun to be part of it. It was really fun to be part of it. Things work well in this city, and it's fun to be there and be amongst everybody who makes that happen. That's it for me. Madam Clerk, any council correspondence?
Not tonight.
Thank you, ma'am. That's good. Mr. City Manager, followed by Mr. Dan Flores.
He's going to catch everything I didn't. We're off to a good start this year, this calendar year. We're halfway through the budget year. My first engagement today was at the Yuba Water Agency board meeting, and I was happy to be there because they were generous enough to award a grant to us for $923,000 to do the levy certification, both the federal and state levy certification. So
I saw that in the paper.
Thankful for that from the water agency. They've been an awesome partner. Next item on the list is we have a town hall this Thursday, 6 o'clock. And this town hall is related to the Marysville Hotel EPA grant that we're applying for, and it is in part a condition of the grant, but we want to get input from the community on how they feel about the demolition and mitigation of the hazardous material, but also what their thoughts are on the development. And we will probably have this one and one more chance at it the following regular council meeting to discuss, so we get good public input.
Where will that be held?
It will be held here. Next item, developer luncheon on the 21st of January at 12 o'clock. Location, Diva's Place. And we sent out invitations. It is an RSVP only event. We sent out invitations and got 24 responses wanting to attend within a couple hours, I believe.
So the 21st, you said?
Yes, 21st at 12 o'clock. So that ought to be an exciting time. See if we can get some more engagement from our local and regional developers. On the 17th of February, regular council meeting, we will also be going over mid-year, where we're at mid-year, and I think we'll have some positive report, no surprises. That will be a good time to discuss how we're doing on our budget. And then last, I just wanted to mention our finance department is working diligently to move us into the 20th century. And Anissa and her crew are starting to engage in switching over to an encumbrance system from our modified cash accounting basis, and we are targeting to roll that out at the beginning of next fiscal year. So that's exciting. There are many other things that we've got going on right out of the gate, and Dan may have a few more to answer or to bring up, but as you can see, we're off of vacation now.
Hey, Dan, I'm ready to write them down.
Okay, I will keep it short. So, but I would like to start off by just giving recognition to Congressman LaMalfa as well. I just want to add that my respects for the congressman and his family. We know our prayers are there with his family and his friends and his staff, which I know the mayor visited the staff earlier today, and they were very grateful for you to come, Mayor. They expressed that to me. But I do want to also mention that Congressman LaMalfa is one of a few people who had inspired me to run for office 13 years ago. So, you know, he's always been accessible to everyone in this community, and he's going to be long remembered by the Yuba-Sutter community, and his legacy will live on. So, just it is a tragic loss for the area. Look forward to what we do in the future, but it is a tragic loss. Just some of the brief announcements. As Jim mentioned, we have the developer luncheon on the 21st, and we are very excited. He mentioned this, but 25 RSVPs. We had sent out only 30 invitations. These are to local developers, and within hours we had 25 RSVPs. So it was very excited. We're going to have to live up to make sure we put on a good show for the developers, but they're coming, and we'll share the agenda with you so you can take a look at what we're doing for that. And thank you for I was going to call you Congressman Gilchrist, but Councilman Gilchrist, thank you for sharing your space, Neva's Place. We look forward to setting that up, and it'll be a great event. I want to add, and I'm just going to list these off really quickly because within the next 60 days, these ribbon cuttings are going to happen, and I'm not going to give you the dates. Those will be posted because we don't have them locked in yet. But Hard Times Barbecue, as soon as they get their new sign, which is in the next couple of weeks, Quincy's and Munchies on D Street, we'll be having a ribbon cutting. The Clubhouse, which is the electronic golf place on the D Street, 313D, will be holding a ribbon cutting. The Frozen Yogurt Shop on 3rd Street will be holding a ribbon cutting, and there's a children's event center also on 3rd Street. So all of those will be in the next 60 days, and we'll keep you posted. We're going to be very active on the ribbon cutting side. And then I just want to mention that one other thing, Jim, is the 175th birthday celebration for Marysville is scheduled for February 5th at the Elks Lodge. Thank you, Councilman Hudson, for helping arrange that, but we look forward to having it at the Elks Lodge. There will be an invitation to the community to come out and join us, where we're going to have a actual birthday celebration. We'll have some historic figures there. We have a historian who will be providing some background information or background history on Marysville, city of Marysville, and then we also have a big cake that we'll be cutting. So, you know, everybody should come out and join us for that celebration. We look forward to it, and that'll just be the kickoff for a year's full of events that there are several people who are planning. I think Councilperson Rollins is part of the planning. You're part of that planning committee, right? I think so. Yeah, okay, but you're going to be part of that planning. And they're going to do an event like every month, including, you know, special event at Mary Aaron Museum, special event at the Beckworth Riverfront Park, special event at different historical sites. The city is supporting those events, but we're not actually running them, so we're excited about that. And then lastly, we are in the planning process for the 250th anniversary or 250th birthday for the United States of America, and pretty excited. Jim and I have been meeting with Sapphire, but also Jim's been meeting with the other jurisdictions, Sutter County, Yuba City, and Yuba County, and planning a pretty major celebration. We'll bring you more information on that later. And that's all I have now. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Anything else, Jim?
That's it for us.
Okay. The next regular meeting of the Marysville City Council is Tuesday, January 20, 2026, 6 p.m. We're now adjourned. Thank you very much.
Yuba-Sutter.Live's local government live streams are presented by Plumas Lake Self-Storage in Plumas Lake, where lifelong local residents are helping other residents keep things safe, providing indoor storage units, outdoor RV and vehicle parking,
Hi, I'm Neil
moving supplies, and Penske truck rentals. Details at plumaslakeselfstorage.com.
Hi, I'm Neil Goforth of Comfort Keepers of Yuba, Sutter, and Nevada counties. Caring for elders or even yourself has challenges. Comfort Keepers of Yuba, Sutter, and Nevada counties can help you address today's issues and plan for tomorrow with in-home and specialized care for you or your family members. Call us at 530-749-8800. Comfort Keepers of Yuba, Sutter, and Nevada counties.
In Yuba County, there's a legendary diner.
Delicious. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Where the parking lot tells a story. A story as simple as biscuits and gravy.
The food is good. The prices are wonderful. My dad has so many friends here that come here, and it's my dad and mom have known Mary Jane and her dad before Duke.
Duke's Diner on 7th Avenue, home of legendary chili, holiday pies, and generations of local residents preparing tasty, hearty food for generations of local people. Join Mary Jane and her genial associates as they serve meals you'll come back for. Duke's Diner on 7th Avenue, Olivehurst.
Yuba-Sutter done alive. It's the truth that comes through.